Today for the Bitcoin price, guys, look at this. After the Bitcoin price broke out, was going sideways, and I was giving you this warning here. I was actually yesterday predicting that the Bitcoin price might be breaking down in a volatile move and forming a W. This seems to be exactly what's happening right now. But the most important question right now is, of course, is the Bitcoin price actually solidifying this W here, breaking out and go all the way up here to a bullish price target I am going to mention in this video? Or are we going to be eventually rejected and the Bitcoin price is going to go further lower? Well, this is exactly what I want to be talking about today. I will be talking about all my trades on Phemex, the one here with nearly 300,000 US dollars in a profit, the other one also on Phemex, then my trade with 180,000 US dollars in a profit. What am I going to do with them? But more importantly, am I going to open a next trade? And I can tell you something. I want to tell you exactly here when I am going to open my next trade on Bitcoin. But as I already said, this might be the most important Bitcoin video I have ever done, because I am not only going to show you this crazy news here, MicroStrategy with Michael Saylor buying 30,000 more Bitcoin worth 650 million. No, I want to show you this statistic here, this mind-blowing statistic, and I will use this statistic and I will tell you exactly why I do think that the Bitcoin price is not only going to hundreds of thousands of US dollars within the next year. No, I will also tell you exactly why within the next few years we are going to see a two-digit million Bitcoin above 10 million US dollars. I am going to talk about that, and I can promise you something. If you're watching this video until the very end, at least most of you will agree with me. So make sure you take a seat, you watch this video until the very end, you take advantage here. This is the last day of more than 1,000 US dollars in free bonus in the pinned comment down below for experienced traders by clicking these links. You also sit down, you scroll down, you smash up the like button to a new all-time high, you press the subscription button, press the bell and press on all. Thank you so much for all your support. Because of you are making noise for the algorithm, liking the video, commenting the video, sharing the video with your friends. I am getting you 60 to 70,000 views per video. Thank you so much for that, guys. You are the most, not only the most profitable crypto community in the world, but also the most supportive one. Thank you so much for that. And with that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. All right, guys, and as always, we are starting here on the hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And look at this, guys. I mean, you really cannot make it up. Yesterday, I was talking about that after this breakout, that Bitcoin is going sideways and forming this specific ascending channel here. And I was giving out a warning to everyone who is in a trade right now that you might as well just close it. And I also was talking about this specific scenario here of the Bitcoin price breaking down and forming this specific W pattern, which at least it seems like it is forming it here right now. And you know what, guys, before I continue here and I show you my exact price targets, my expectations for Bitcoin, what I exactly think here is going to happen in the immediate short term for Bitcoin, also of course including my current and future trades here and much more, this specific statistic here I wanted to talk about, I want to show you the little clip where I was giving you the trading warning, and also here this W prediction, this actually violent breakout warning here in yesterday's video where I was saying this Bitcoin dump might be a trap. Look at this here. And if you are still in the trade here waiting for this specific target, well, you might as well close your trade in a profit here, because as I already said, if Bitcoin is not hitting the price target rather sooner than later, then, well, you might as well trade another pattern here. And this is something where I want to put out a big warning. I actually think that this will be, if you move here, a weekend's move where the weekends are shaken out, then we are forming most probably a W and then breaking out towards the upside for good. And as you can see here, the Bitcoin price broke down, and at least it seems like we are forming the W pattern here actually exactly like I was printing it into this chart here. And of course, guys, I wanted to give a big shout out also for you for all the support here. We are the most profitable crypto community in the world, and you are sharing your love, you are sharing the video, you are sharing your thoughts in the comment section. I mean, I just wanted to read 2 or 3 comments before I go into my price predictions here and my expectations for Bitcoin, because I just truly appreciate you guys here making noise for the algorithm. algorithm. This guy here, for example, he said, even your quick hands drawn price predictions are spot on, almost by accident, it seems. Crazy calls, brother. Thank you so much for your support. This guy here is saying, Coops, OMG, it seems like it is happening as you predicted. This guy is saying, wow, at today's prediction. Thank you so much for that. And this guy here, this comment was afterwards getting like 60, 70 likes. Chris seems to have a crystal ball. Well, I can tell you I don't have a crystal ball, but I am looking at the history, and we are trying here as an MMCrypto community to predict the future based upon the history, based upon market psychology, and based upon our set of rules here, our TA. And I mean, there are literally 30-40 comments. I was sharing them on Instagram at ChrisMMCrypto at my verified profile. Make sure you follow me over there. This guy was saying, wow, your prediction at 9 minutes 50 just happened, Chris. How do you do this? Well, I just told you I am judging from the history. I am using my TA, and I try to be as unbiased as possible. But now the most important question, of course, is, once again, thank you so much for your love, for your likes, for your comments, for sharing this video. But right now we want to talk about what is happening to Bitcoin. Well, I was talking about this textbook pattern actually here, this ascending. I was going back into the charts and I was talking about this specific scenario where these patterns actually break down violently here, form a W, and then reverse to the upside for good. Now we of course have to determine, is this scenario actually happening? Will this W pattern, hopefully it will be one, actually turn out to be just a trap to fool the bears and actually Bitcoin is going to go higher? Well, for this we have to wait and see here. We have to wait and see if the Bitcoin price reverses here, closes above this neckline. In case we are actually reversing, closing above the neckline, then I can tell you something, guys, with a very high degree of certainty. This breakdown actually will turn into a bullish W, and we are going to see here this specific breakout target come into place here, $24,550 approximately here, actually very close to the price target, to this measured move price target we were talking about earlier. However, guys, always expect the unexpected. Always expect us being wrong here and actually the Bitcoin price not hitting that. So what I would be doing, if you are standing on the sidelines right now, I would be waiting with the trade here until an hourly candle closes actually above this specific neckline. Unless we are not doing that, I would be standing on the sidelines. I was telling you, you might as well just close your trade here in a profit. And if you did that, you are standing on the sidelines, and I would be waiting for this confirmation to come, because otherwise this could just be a continuation here and we could go further lower. Even though it is unlikely, I want you to be prepared for this specific scenario. And of course, guys, I don't want to be a broken record, but yesterday I was showing you my specific price targets here also towards the upside, and I was using this Fibonacci tool actually. When you are actually performing this here from the top to the bottom, then you can see that the first one we already hit here at the 2x Fibonacci retention level, and as you do remember, 2.272, that is the next actual price target here according to the Fibonacci extensions, $26,380. We are always taking profits before the price targets, guys. And as you can see here, we have to wait and see what is actually happening. I just found it to be extremely interesting that when I was actually yesterday calling for this dump and that it might be a trap, that the Bitcoin price was going down exactly as I was printing it in here, and only in case we are actually completing this W, which I was predicting beforehand yesterday, then this prediction would come true. Let's wait and see what happens here. But as I told you, please be a little bit cautious here, and please be prepared for the Bitcoin price also to break down. This is what makes a sophisticated trader. We are prepared for all scenarios to come, and we know when A happens, we do A. When B happens, we do B. Big shout out to you guys for doing so, and this makes this community the most profitable one in the world. This I can say with a high confidence level actually, because you were sharing your profits so many times here in the comment section. And what I was printing in here yesterday was Michael Saylor bought here today. And here I want to come into the most important part of this video, and I really want to urge you guys, watch this one until the very end, because the data, the numbers I want to show here, I want to share with you, and this is not only from Michael Saylor, they will blow your mind, and I will include an inherent price prediction derived from this data. And I can promise you, most of you guys will agree with me here in the end. So stick here with me until the end. I wanted to talk about my trades here quickly here before I am going into this mind-blowing data, because as you know, I am still in my trades. For example, my trade over on Phemex, this one here, 120,000 US dollars in profits, 92,000 US dollars already taken. You remember I also took 11.7 Bitcoin here in the previous trade. And then I have, and this is a trade actually, the one I was showing you right now is a short-term trade. I am going to take profits here within this week, most probably. Then I have my long-term trade right here, 300,000 US dollars in a profit. This is a very long-term run. Let's make this one legendary. I am not going to take any profits here anytime soon. Another one where I'm going to take profits not within this week, but probably afterwards here, still within this year, 180,000 US dollars in profits on the specific Bybit trade, 6 Bitcoin approximately already taken over here in this trade. So of course, I told you what would be my next trade. Well, my next trade would actually be here, this W breakout, but I want to wait for the hourly candle to close above that. And once this happens, I might be trading here this specific breakout after confirmation and volume support. If you also want to be trading the Bitcoin volatility right now and also in the future, make sure you search for a trusted exchange. My trusted exchanges are here in the pinned comment down below, and you can get more than 1,000 US dollars in free bonus for limited time. I think for the Phemex link, this is the very last day. If you click the Bybit, Phemex and UDEX links here, you can choose. I'm trading on Bybit and Phemex. It takes like 20 seconds to set up this account, and after setting it up, you find the deposit schedule here down below, all information you need, and within a few seconds, you can get more than 1,000 US dollars in free bonus for your trading as an experienced trader in these specific exchanges in the pinned comment down below. So make sure you take advantage of that here before it is too late. And now let's talk about this crazy news. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes. Michael Saylor yesterday, and this is not even the big news of this video, stick here with me until the end. He was saying yesterday, MicroStrategy purchased an additional 30,000 Bitcoin for 650 million US dollars at an average of 21,925 US dollars per Bitcoin, and now hodl an aggregate of 70,470 Bitcoin purchased at 1.125 billion US dollars at an average price of nearly 16,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. And going here into the chart, I was telling you yesterday, this Bitcoin dump is a trap. And well, what is the smart money doing? What are the billionaires doing? What are the institutions doing? In the moment we are dumping down, he was saying it at 21,925 US dollars. Right here in this week, he was purchasing Bitcoin. I mean, you cannot make it up, guys. You really cannot make it up. And look what happened afterwards. We got the strong bonds. Of course, it doesn't mean that the Bitcoin price is not significantly going down here. One thing I wanted to say is I don't think that he will be not profitable, but for this, the Bitcoin price could even go down to 16,000 US dollars and his purchases will be profitable. But of course, this gives so much confidence in the market and of course decreases the likelihood significantly that we are going to go further lower, much further lower. This likelihood is significantly decreased here right now. So Michael Saylor was announcing that, and I can tell you guys, the news I want to share with you, these data points here, they are completely crazy. What you can see here is that not only that MicroStrategy has more Bitcoin than the US government, no guys, you can see here Grayscale Bitcoin Trust actually owning nearly 600,000, the Chinese government nearly 200,000, Block 1, Rep Bitcoin, well, a protocol, MicroStrategy, the US government, CoinShares, Celsius, there is Mass Mutual also, we have funds, we have governments, we have private companies, we have others, we have public companies, we have governments. I mean, guys, we have single persons, of course, we have massive billionaires, 30 billionaires out of 2,400 billionaires are already here in Bitcoin. Well, and what you can see here on the right-hand side is that only the top 10 institutions / persons are owning 10% of the circulating supply of Bitcoin. This is approximately 7%, but if you deduct 5 million Bitcoin which are lost forever, this goes up to 10%. Top 10 owning 10%. And then guys, think about the S&P 500 company. This is 50 times more companies than we can see here in the top 10. If they put only 1% of their liquid assets into Bitcoin. At current valuations, they would own all Bitcoin and more. This is of course not possible. So the only thing which has to happen here, and here with the S&P 500, I'm only talking about the United States, not even Europe is served, not even Asia is served, which is so much more powerful. And if we are taking all of that into consideration, and we are keeping in mind that at current prices, there is not even enough Bitcoin for half of the S&P 500 companies, for a tenth of the S&P 500 companies, then you can think about what has to happen to the most scarcest asset in the history of mankind, in the history of time, the only asset in the history of time which cannot be inflated over the total supply of 21 million Bitcoin. Well, if the supply is fixed as the only asset in the history of mankind, and then the demand is increasing, we have network effects and more institutions, government funds, pension funds, billionaires coming into Bitcoin. This is the proof. These numbers are the proof. What has inevitably to happen for Bitcoin? Well, I am telling you, Bitcoin, maybe not in this cycle, but in the next 10 years, I am very certain, especially considering the money printing of 84 central banks in the world, 24/7, they are printing currency, diluting your purchasing power and also inflating the circulating supply of fiat currency out in the system. If you take all of that into consideration, I am very certain, this is my opinion, no trading, no financial advice. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be wrong. I think in the next 10 years, Bitcoin is not only going to $1 million, not only to $5 million, factoring in the future inflation, the future currency inflation, to at least $10 million per Bitcoin. I am very certain about that. I could be wrong. You can let me know what you think about that. Am I too moon boyish or what? I really would like to know that. But guys, taking all of this into consideration, things should be very clear to you guys. The only thing which has to happen here for serving all the future demand for Bitcoin, people will want this safe haven, is the valuation to go up significantly. And this is something I want you to keep in mind. Whenever we could be wrong and whenever the Bitcoin price is going to whatever, 16,000 US dollars, don't care about that. You should not be caring about that, because in the long run, inevitably, Bitcoin has to go up. All of these smart people, Michael Saylor, Mars Mutual, Paul Tudor Jones, they are not going into Bitcoin because they want to be losing their money. These are big industry OGs and they want to secure their purchasing power. They know exactly what they are doing. They are driving the Lambos. And if you are a panic seller, you will be driving a Nissan Micra. I can tell you that, guys. Please be a hodler. Please be a long-term believer for Bitcoin. And please keep in mind what I was just showing you. And this is the reason why I think that this is my most important Bitcoin video ever. If I can only take 10% of you guys and make you to long-term holders for the next 10 years, I did my job. I made a lot of millionaires. I made future billionaires here watching this video. Thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Thank you so much for once again smashing up the like button, helping me here to be the most viewed crypto channel in the world with 60 to 70,000 views per video. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button, pressing the subscription button, pressing the bell, pressing on all. And guys, with that being said, I truly love you. It is amazing to be in this time here with you together, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bybit tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.